So, Dr. Weinstein, you came here looking for a fight. Mr. Pageau made a response video to, something you said on the Joe Rogan Experience. Do you have anything to say?
Oh, glad you're asking that. I was hoping it would come up. So I don't know how many people have seen the video and what it's responding to, but the short version is that I said something on the Joe Rogan podcast about there being different kinds of truth, that I argued for something I call metaphorical truth, that something can be literally false, but it can contain wisdom, and the way you know is that if you act as if it were true, you come out ahead of where you would if you act according to the fact that it's false. And I then said that scientific truth is the top truth in the hierarchy. And the response was that it was arrogant of me to say that there was a top truth, that, effectively, from what position do I do that? And yeah, I can, you want to go ahead and clean that up?
I just want to say that's not the argument. Okay. The argument is that there was a performative contradiction in your statement, because you said that factual truth is higher than metaphorical truth. But then to say that there's a top level truth, or that there's an overarching truth, is to use a metaphorical structure to demonstrate where you're placing your truth. And so within the statement, there was a performative contradiction in terms of you have to resort to metaphorical truth to speak of hierarchy, because all the language of hierarchy is metaphorical. And therefore, to place factual truth at the top of that hierarchy is a performative contradiction. So that's my argument.
So I will plead guilty to using metaphor to defend my position, because, of course, language is composed of metaphors, both living and dead, and it's really hard to communicate anything without running afoul of that standard. But I will defend, in spite of that guilt, I will defend the idea that scientific truth is the top truth in the hierarchy.